T Squad, it's me, Keisha, and I'm here with this week's All Tea, All Shade Black Ink Crew Season 5, Episode 9 review. So, we start off this episode with Teddy, Walt, and Donna in the shop talking about the Miami trip and about Tattoo Bay and C's. Walt didn't know anything about them hooking up in Miami. C's comes and alludes to the fact that he and Tattoo Baby may have smashed. Uh, Donna asks, does he think that Duchess will be mad? And he reminds them that, she left me, so how can she be mad about anything that I have done? They make fun of Caesar for getting his mom's face tattooed on his thigh right by his dick. I didn't think that was a strange place to get a tattoo of your mama's face on your thigh. It just don't sit right with me. So C's holds a mandatory staff meeting where he has everybody come down to 113th to talk. Sky's pussy still ain't healed all the way from her surgery, and she wants him to just let her pussy breathe. She need a moment to just chill and let the coochie get some air. So C's wants them all to go on a mandatory camping retreat. He wants them to do team working activities. Melanie is still salty about Ted giving away her client because he hasn't apologized. I'm like, okay, girl, get over it. It's come on now. You act like he killed your goddamn kid or snatched the damn kid up. So I don't know if it's just the lack of dick I've been getting, but Walt is really cute to me this season. He look clean. He don't look like he stink no more. If he could just get the teeth fixed, if he can go down to Columbia, wherever Dutch and C's got their teeth fixed and get his teeth fixed, Walt will be all right. So in Charlotte, Duchess is questioning if she should have broke up with C's. She's meeting up with the girl who accused C's of getting her sister pregnant. She bought the girl a whole bus ticket to come down to North Carolina and talk. Girl, you sitting up here spending money when you could have just deciphered whether or not this shit was true or not when y'all was on 113th Street beefing this shit out in front of the middle of the damn shop. So the girl shows up, and all I concentrate on was how her edges was on Zimbabwe. Her edges look like Kuwait. Her edges look like Iraq. Like, how your damn edges so goddamn napping? You got this old silky straight weave in your head and it ain't blended, girl. How can you believe somebody that's walking around looking like this? Now, to me, Steve ain't the best looking nigga in the motherfucking world. He's not attractive to me at all. But even 2 years ago, this nigga could get better pussy than anybody that'll run with a bitch that look like her. I'm sorry. And I know pussy ain't got no face and niggas will fuck about anything. But you can just tell that this fucking girl was lying. But okay, I digress. So the girl says her and her sister and they friends were at this club called Onyx, and Teddy and C's and some other dude came to the club. He liked her sister. She said she never knew that things went further between her sister and C's after that night. She didn't know her sister was talking to him until 2 months later when she said she was pregnant. Then 3 weeks later, supposedly the sister came back and said that she was having a abortion. So Duchess asked for proof. Bitch, you should have been asked for proof when y'all was on the motherfucking street corner. But okay, the girl says she has FaceTime screenshots and text messages, but she ain't come there to prove nothing. Let that marinate. So she says that C's got to prove it to Duchess whether or not she's lying. Duchess now says unless she has proof, she ain't got time to believe a bunch of old wives tale. Bitch, you should have had that mind frame when you sit up there and was looking like a goddamn mute on the goddamn street corner. Once again, this whole storyline looks like it's fake to me and some shit that Duchess drummed up to have a reason to leave this nigga alone because it's not adding up. So the girl says tell C's to bet his shop if he lying, and her and Dutch can have his whole empire together. And Dutch says, she's crazy and wonders if she left C's too quick. How you wondering if you left him too quick if you realize the girl is crazy and lying? What's the issue then? If you realize the girl is crazy and lying, then why all of a sudden do you not know whether or not you should leave him? This shit is some bullshit. So C's tells Tiffany, he calls Tiffany up while at a photo shoot and says he wants her to come work at 125th Street. She doesn't feel comfortable because of Sky. C's assures her that it'll be okay and that she and Sky need to sit down and talk like two women. He invites her on the retreat. She fears she might get jumped if she comes. C says, I'm not gonna let that happen, and for her to come on the last day. She warns him that if anything happens to her and that she not gonna be happy about this. And I'm like, what happened to the bitch on the first episode that wanted to fight any and everybody? Like, you was Miss Tough Girl then, but now all of a sudden you act like a scary bitch. And I'm gonna get some more about this Tiffany situation in the end, because I'm not team her and I'm not team Sky. I think they both on some bullshit. So when they were getting ready to go on a trip, was it my imagination, but when Sky was laying down on the floor like a bird, was that a sensor on her coat? Like she had bought it from the store and they didn't take the scissor tag off? Or was that a piece of paper? Somebody let me know. So Sky still wants to be manager and plans on getting her promotion while they're there. C's asks her where oh shit is. Nikki apparently just went to Dominican Republic to get a mommy makeover, get her body and shit done over. And they questioning where the fuck she getting all this money from? Like, how is she getting all this money? And I'm trying to figure out how she got this money if she left her job at the mayor's office. And mayor's office, you get a nice little, paycheck. Because I have a friend of mine that works at the mayor's office, but she ain't making money like that to be taking care of their rent, his child support, and getting the mommy makeover. Like, you would have. Did she come from a rich family? Like, where is this girl getting the coins? This bitch is foul. She's a fake. She's a fraud. I don't understand her. So Nikki told oh shit she was going to DR for a while, only a few days before leaving, and was very vague about it. And he's scared that she's not coming back. So Sky tells her fam that I'm sorry, not Sky. Dutch is in North Carolina. She's talking to her family. She tells them that she misses C's and that she was done for listening to the girl. She says her and C's have only talked briefly here and there. Her dad doesn't think that he's the man for her. She don't want to rush anything, but don't want to lose her best friend. Her mom says she just wants him to treat her right or leave Duchess alone. Once again, I'm confused because, okay, y'all might not like him based off shit that he's done in the past, but based on this one situation, if the girl is crazy and lying, then how is this his fault and not your daughter's fault for jumping the gun and not sitting up there and listening to her man? I don't understand this, but all right, ain't my life. So Sky asks the girls once they get to the little camping retreat, do they like Nikki or whatever? They know the truth on her. And Sky is decides to Google Nikki, and a Yelp review comes up that in 2014 Nikki was married and 7 months pregnant. So they all like, well, where's the baby? Like, cause she just sprang this little boy up on us at the wedding. So is it another kid out here we don't know shit about? So they question is she divorced and what's going on? And Sky says, she's gonna bring it up to oh shit. Now, what I want for Sky to concentrate on, because she always worried about everybody else in her body. Sky got her titties done, got her ass done, got liposuction. I need for Sky to concentrate on her speech impediment. I'm tired of her sitting around here talking like, you shit rap, suck his ass. Like, I'm tired of all that spitting shit in her mouth. She needs to use them coins that she getting from this goddamn show to go talk to somebody goddamn speech therapist and learn how to fucking talk right. I love Sky, but bitch can't talk for shit and all that in her mouth. I can't. So oh shit been trying to call Nikki since she's been gone, but hasn't gotten a phone call from her back, and she ain't called him on her own. That bitch is fucking. So C's tell him he's been hearing a lot of shit and questions how well he knows her. Oh shit says that there's nothing about her that he won't be flabbergasted by. So Scott tells him about the Yelp review. Oh shit says it ain't true. She ain't never been married to nobody before him, and she tells him everything. All right. Sky then tells them that she loves them and breaks down and cries, and that they, since they know about her mom and her baby daddy showing up at the shop and how they all still got her back. Ted tells her that he loves her, that, that ain't gonna never change. It was a very sweet, sympathetic moment. So on the last day, C's has dinner for everybody. He's planning on giving Sky her wish to become a manager. Tiffany shows up and everybody is stunned. Sky says that, she's happy that he invited her. She says, I'm happy he invited you. She's trying to be the bigger person. She's trying to act like she got some sense for once. And she says to Tiffany, welcome back. And, we're all happy to have you here. Sky says she wants to be manager and wants unity and wants there to be less physical altercations. And that she has really tried to go the opposite route of fighting. Well, that's not true, ma'am, because you were bullying this girl. Even though I don't like the word bullying for adults, but you was fucking with this girl and you was starting with this girl. You was fucking with her because Tiffany came into the shop feeling like she was hard and you want to see how hard she was. That's the reason why she didn't fucking like Tiffany. And with Tiffany, I feel like, bitch, you came to the motherfucking shop talking all that hard shit, fighting motherfucking cat. Now, granted, Bay started with you on some miscommunication type shit, but that fight happened. And then with Sky started with you. But you came into the shop on some negative energy type shit. So you can't be mad when the shit comes back on you negative. So that's how I feel about them two hoes. But all of them fucking ignorant. So Tiffany says, She may have gave a bad impression, but to anyone she had a fight with. And then Melanie cuts her off and asks, well, who all have you fought? They tell her Sky, Cat, and Bay. Melanie, like, well, bitch, don't try to fight me because I kung fu grip that ass. So Donna asks, why would you try to fight in the shop? Tiffany says, I was defending myself against a bully. Sky denies that she had been fucking with her from the beginning. You weren't fucking with that girl from the beginning. You was fucking wrong. Tiff says that Sky has issues, which she does, and you do too. Cease goes off on everybody, tell them to shut the fuck up and tell Donna to stay out the situation. Melanie says, how she fight 3 people and it's still worth another shot? I don't think she's worth working her anyway. Tiff says, I didn't start these fights. Bitch, you started one. Stop it. So Mel says, but you ended up in 3 fights. Tiffany says, because people feel jealous and some way about me being here. Now, that was a shot in my eyes towards Sky and Bay, because them two both started fights with you. So Bay should have felt some type of way about that shit. Because who's jealous of you, girl? Nobody's jealous of you. You just have a really fucked up aura about you or whatever. But that jealousy shit, you can stop. Because I don't think Sky's jealous of her at all. I think Sky was trying to test her gangster. So Sky says, I'm jealous of you. Tiffany says, yeah, everybody says it. Sky's like, ah ha ha ha, ah ha ha ha. And I'm like, girl, your damn lungs don't come out. So then she takes off her wig and everybody know what time it is. Everybody gets scooting back their table, their chairs and shit. Cease asks her to sit down. Sky says, come close to me, son. And Tiffany says, no, I'm good. This happened like a month ago and you still on it. And Sky says, because you've been ducking me. Tiffany says, I've been ignoring your ignorance. And Sky says, no, I'll beat you up. That's word on my kids. And this is where Tiffany fucked up. She says, yeah, the kids you don't take care of. Now, bitch. There was beyond fight words. You wanted to fight at this point. You wanted to fight and you wanted to get beat up again, Tiffany. If you didn't want to come on no fight shit, you should have never said that. So Sky leaps the fuck up and tries to kung fu panda her ass and tackle her ass to the ground again. But Tiffany then throws a drink at her. A guard named Ricky stops Sky. Sky breaks loose from him and chases Tiffany, but she can't get to her. Somehow the fight land outside with all the production and shit. Sky still can't get to her, but Donna can. And Donna somehow two pieces her ass. Caesar's fed up with the whole situation, said they need to learn how to act. He's not about to babysit no grown ass people. I 100% agree. And he says at this point, 113th is closed. So I give tonight's first episode, because it was 2 episodes tonight, a B plus. I quite very enjoyed it. Please let me know what you thought about the fight. And down below in the comment section, and thumbs up this video and subscribe and turn on your notification bell and be looking out for my episode 10 review that will be up tonight. Thank you all so much. And also be looking out for my Underground Season 2 episode 1 review in a moment. Love you. Bye. I got a lot of videos for y'all tonight.